Hello and welcome back to ManVFilm. It is time already for February's announcements from Arrow Video. Some interesting ones here and some things that I already have gripes with, but we'll get into that as we jump into these clips. So let's just get started and jump into our first release of the month, which is Lies and Deceit, 5 films by Claude Chabrol, limited edition set. 5 discs, which is, first of all, really nice to see the fact that each movie has its own disc and extras. It has, let's see if I can get these correct, Cop O Vin, Inspector Laverdan, Madame Bovary, Betty, and Torment. Now, I'm completely blank on this. I don't know the filmmaker, I don't know the movies, I'm not sure. There is 4K restorations of Madame Bovary, Betty, and Torment. Look at some of we've got the 80-page booklet in this one. Some really nice familiar names in there as well. Disc 1, we've got various extras. Doesn't tell you what movies on it or that. It just gives you the sort of extras that's there. I'm going to rush through this because you can pause the screen if you want to see some of the details of that. This is a set that I would need to look into more before I'd be even be interested in it. I don't know if it's my kind of thing. I may watch 1 or 2 of these if they pop onto the Arrow player, but it's something that's such an unknown quantity that it just makes me a little bit wary. So yeah, if you want to enlighten me, point me in the direction of if this is something that may interest me, you can let me know in the comments below. Next up, we have 80s slasher, Don't Go in the House. And this is from the Video Nasty era. This one comes with a limited edition O-card, a reversible sleeve, collector's booklet. Disc 1 has a brand new 2K restoration. 2 different versions of the movie, the 83-minute uncut theatrical version and the 89-minute television version, with additional scenes and alternate footage. Lossless mono audio on both cuts, English audio description, English subtitles, new commentary on the theatrical version by director and producer, archival commentary, Housekeeping, a brand new featurette by Severin Films. We Went in the House, another Severin feature. Disc 2 has the extended version, 92 minutes of the movie, so it's 3 versions of the movie you're getting here. Again with the lossless audio and subtitles. A new commentary on the extended version by Stephen Thrower. Minds on Fire, new video essay. Burn Baby Burn, 2 archival interviews with Joseph Ellison, and Grindhouse All-Stars, Notes from the Sleaze Cinema Underground, a documentary. This looks really good. This looks pretty interesting going by the trailer, something I've not heard of before, and I like the kind of feel and atmosphere that's going on within the trailer. I just have that nagging thought in the back of my head, death screams, which looked good as well, but turned out to be one of the sort of worst movies I've seen this year. I'm interested, but again, I think I'm going to go to the safety net that is the Arrow player and see it first. This comes with a kind of limited edition Video Nasty cover as if it was released at the time. I kind of like the idea of it, and I kind of don't at the same time. It's the same thing, just a different slip card that's on it. If you ask me, I kind of prefer this one. The alternate cover is that as well, which, to be honest, I think is my favourite from all 3 of the covers. Next up, we have Deadly Games. Now, looking at the Arrow trailer for this, didn't give too much away. Again, looked fairly interesting, but I'm still very wary about what I'm going into with these Arrow titles. A masked maniac with a penchant for a horror-themed board game is playing his own twisted game with women of a small American town. That sounds great. Um, each time the dice is rolled, another victim meets a grisly end. Returning home to mourn the death of her murdered sister, Keegan befriends local cop Roger and oddball cinema projectionist Billy, but soon finds herself in the killer's sights. This sounds exactly like my kind of movie. But again, Arrow has been letting me down a little bit recently, and I'm a little bit worried. So if you know anything particularly about this one, please let me know. It's a 2K restoration, uncompressed mono, audio, English subtitles, brand new audio commentary with The Hysteria Continues, Scooty's Shit, a brand new interview with actor Gia Ray Mansfield, practical magic, brand new interview with special effects and stunt coordinator John Eggett, extensive image gallery, original trailer, original screenplay. As a BD-ROM content, I really like those kind of extras. I love reading screenplays. That is probably going to make me pick up the disc at some point. And reversible sleeve, which it doesn't seem to have any other artwork here. Again, this is one with a different slipcover that's exclusive to the Arrow store, which is becoming more and more familiar now. This one, just reading the synopsis and looking at the trailer, kind of has a juxtaposition going on between I like the idea of the synopsis, I'm not too keen on the trailer, I'd love to hear more about it. Next up, another UHD reissue is we have Phenomena, the Dario Argento movie, which, to be honest, we know is coming. I would have preferred Tenebrae. I'm kind of waiting on that next, but that's going to be, I would imagine, the next one, unless they're going to release Inferno, which they seem to be going through them all. Similar extras from what's on the release came out a couple of years ago. This one has 4K presentations of all three versions, which is great. A new 4K restoration of the original 116-minute Italian version, 110-minute international, and the 83-minute Creepers version. Limited edition packaging, illustrated collector's booklet featuring the writing on the film by Michael J. Coven, Rachel Nisbet, and Leonard Jacobs. Double-sided poster, cards, blah, 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 all that nonsense. Good chunk of extras. Again, we are going down a rather frustrating variant cover thing that, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of. So we've got this edition, which has a nice artwork. I kind of like it, to the point. We have the Creepers version, which I love that. And it's got my favourite aspect of the movie on there, the monkey, which is just terrific. And then it has the Art Original edition, which I kind of like as well, to be honest. But there's like three versions of this. They're all limited edition. I don't know if they say how much quantity they are. Just that they're limited. It's £35. The price is creeping up again. This one, there's 4 movies in 4K, which is interesting, but it's spread over 2 discs. Yeah. I'm probably going to pick up Phenomena because I've ended up with all of Argento's 4Ks. I don't know whether it'll be immediately when it comes out in February or, later on. We'll see what it's like. Now, to possibly my biggest gripe, I see Arrow moving in a fashion that I'm not really keen on. The variable covers, for starters, really kind of gets to me a little bit, niggles at me. It feels like something like Xavi would do. And then if we go into Xavi, we see an American Werewolf in London, Xavi exclusive 4K disc, with this hand transformation statuette at £150. Absolutely no thanks. First of all, I don't like it, which it is, oh man, just it just looks, yeah, not something I would display. I don't have the space to display it. The price is ridiculous. There has been 4K versions of this movie out for a while. Jordan helped me out and sent me a German copy of it, which is wonderful. Even when it comes out in 4K, which it will eventually next year, I will not be getting it. This is just a rip. Absolute rip off. I'm what more can I say? And the fact that there's not even like a standard edition for people to get if they want the 4K is really annoying, considering that it's already out. I'm sure they'll announce a standard edition as soon as this sells out. But for me, super annoyed, super tacky, not what I expect or think of with Arrow, and it is definitely having a Zavi effect on the company. There is the February releases. Pretty much we've got one movie here, one here, one here, and a box set. Variant covers seem to be everywhere. That seems to be the thing. It should be noted that Phenomena is only a UK 4K, which means I'm assuming somebody else must have the rights in the States. To be honest, I am interested. If I was to pick one title that I'm going to get, it's Phenomena at some point. Deadly Games, I'm really interested. Don't Go in the House, kind of interested. And the Chabrol set, no, not for me, I don't think at this time. Love to know your thoughts as always. Let me know what you're picking up. Let me know what you think is worthy of buying, if anything, or if you're just giving it a skip in February. I really want to know what you think of that Zavi set at £150, because, man, that just seems expensive. Really expensive. As always, there's more content of mine you can check on some side of the screen here. And if you like this video, that'd be great. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, all that stuff. And if you want to give me a little bit of extra support, join the membership program or the Patreon, which would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.